defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Creep, chill. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then, let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Milroe from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Walker now from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Milroe. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And now Murray on the play fake. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Hey. 2-2.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down from the 42.
Hey. 2-2. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Buys time, rolling right. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Go right side, and McBride has it. His first set bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Big Ace, Big Ace. One more. Come back. 2-2, what?
Back to the air, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
One more. 2-2. One more. 2-2.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Shit. 2-2. Hey. Easy. Hey, Ace. Big Ace. 2-2.
They snap it to Murray. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
19.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Walker on first down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now from Milrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Max Melton who held him down there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now, another shotgun. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's... getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60. Hey,
They send a man in motion.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, ready?
Milrow throwing on third down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. And he's gonna be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Which is a gain of 3 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Pretty pain, and they take him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Murray setting up to throw. That's complete. He got the feet down, but it goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Gotta be lying.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Ready, ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Ready.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Staying with Walker. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Back to 60.
It's now third and less than a yard.
Getting short, it's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hurt, hurt. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 80. Let's go.
They'll throw. Third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just a few yards for Bader here. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, Jack.
Motioning the tight end now. Walker. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Ready.
Rice, the motion man right.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Murray. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Murray from the pistol. It's caught. This is Lad McCulkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals, first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now Kyler. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And in step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
The Seahawks, 13-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, shit. Big Ace. Come on. That's one. Big Ace.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Benson's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I love about this offense is how they mix and match their personnel. They move them around. One of the many wrinkles is sending the running back out as a wide receiver. And he's proven he's just as dangerous in that role as he is out of the backfield.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
What you got?
Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Third. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. This is Walker on second. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brandon Jones up for the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Shoot! My man. 2-2. Hey, easy, Cuervo. 2-2.
Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ace. Hey. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Murray on 3rd down. It's caught by Harrison. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey. Big Ish. Move.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Finds Benson on the check down. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another throw coming from Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This is caught inside the 15. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing again. Murray. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now second and 6.
Green. 2-2.
Back to the air, Murray. Put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Murray, third and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down.
Hey, Ace.
Tyler throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Milrow. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Let's go now.
Now they send them back in motion right. Milrow from the gun. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now. Murray. Catch made left side by McConkey. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Liam Maffei bringing that play to a halt. 2nd down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Murray looking to throw. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard
Now an inside give to Benson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
The tackle made.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Kyler. This one's caught. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Martin Harrison Jr. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready? Street. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Get it. 60 by 6.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Check, smash. Come on, check. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This is Cup. That's Cup. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield. That's cut at the 25. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Balled in again, it's McBride. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Kyler to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again, Murray. Complete out to the right. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Josh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Sure. Easy, Cuervo.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Cardinals first
Back
down.
to the air, Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Murray to throw. Waiting about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So Kyler and the Cardinals looking to tack on 2 more.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 18. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey. 2, 2, 1.
Murray here on 1st down. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Ace. 2, 2. On the hole. Buzz. Hey, Larry. Hey, shit.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
He gets 6 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Swim. What you got? 2, 2.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
One more. Hey. Hey, hold on. 2, 2.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Another throw coming from Murray. That one's cut along the left sideline. And Tapper quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Green.
Kyler throwing here. And the defender coming away with it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Cardinals go to the dime look here. Third down.
Hey, 7 bucks, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. This is Cox. That's Cox. He gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the gun, it's a get to Bixby. That good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep! And it's picked off, but yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Pretty short, it's Milrow. He's looking deep once again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
And they're on 14-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Ace.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Shit.
To throw. And once again, they can't connect.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. The turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Bronco 80.
They're going to pass it here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Looking underneath here. Benson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Murray looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.